just because a big shot doesn't work out does not mean the game is over. I'm going to say that again.
Hey, yo, Chris, where you at? I'm in town.
Dang, that's crazy. I haven't been on this thing in so long. I don't even know how to start it back up. But I can't forget the way that we started this thing is the way that we should start it, which was just jumping right in. What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Chris Evers. We are finally back with the Solo Dolo Podcast. I ain't been here in a minute. It's been so long. The last time I probably did an episode, man, I was probably in a completely different space in life. Man, I was probably in a whole different space in life. Sorry, I had to turn my headphones down. It was distracting me. But y'all know the deal. Solo Dolo. Keep it real, raw, uncut, no edits. I haven't done this in so long. I'm in a completely different space. And I just wanted to just kind of share what I've been doing lately, what I've been going through. Not going through, rather things that I've been reflecting on. And yeah, man, y'all know how I go. Y'all know what it is. So I'm forgetting to do Instagram name, but shout out to, where's my phone? Actually, you know what? Let me find bro Instagram right now. Shout out to _ByTre_BYTRE. I'm gonna make sure I tag him in this post, but shout out to Trey for the hat, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. I'm not gonna take it off because it with my hair and everything, it take a little finessing to get the look right, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, actually let me stop looking up here. I'm looking at my screen right now. I need to be looking at y'all because y'all right there in the lens of the camera. But yeah, man, lately I have been hustling, like grinding super hard, and I have been pushing the freestyle rap platform that I've been building called IssaRap.freestyle, which you may have heard of. And if you haven't, follow us on Instagram. It is what we consider the gym for rappers, where we really get rappers, artists, everybody to freestyle off top. We've been partnering with Piece of Adura in the heart of 5 Points, vegan vegetarian restaurant. They've been so gracious in letting us use the space to actually host live events there. We've been doing them typically like at the end of the month since April, I want to say. I think we skipped July because it was my birthday. But yeah, man, I've been doing that a whole lot. And more than that, I've been actually outside a lot on the BeltLine, specifically Atlanta BeltLine. And as y'all may know, I recently relaunched my clothing brand, WeCanGoFar. Man, matter of fact, do I need to show them merch? I mean, it's y'all probably already seen it everywhere. Anyway, for the sake of the video, we gonna show it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I can, in light of my most recent album, cause I want to. Yeah. We can go far. Remember that. We also got hats too. Dig what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we've been working. We actually got a few more drops coming that I'm working on that are more like streetwear. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be super dope. Very excited. I'm definitely in my designer bag as far as the pieces that I'm about to drop. And yeah, man, I've been out on the BeltLine pushing my brand, pushing IssaRap, and just really getting integrated with the Atlanta community. And I've been well received. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been out there. The weather be nice, but it be mosquitoes out there. At first I was just going out there with my skateboard, a duffel bag, and my book bag, which had my it had a little speaker in it that I could connect to. I would carry these like big signs, these dry erase boards, so people could actually like notice me and stuff. It was a whole lot. Fast forward, I actually upgraded. I got a wagon that I can put all my stuff in from Walmart. And so, and I got a little fold up chair too. So now I just be out there. I be chilling. One of the latest things I've been doing is this confession cam street interview series for WeCanGoFar. And I've been asking people questions like, what's something you can do, like the "cause I can"? What's something you can do that you once could not do? And we just dropped our fall back collection, which is like fall is back, but also like fall back, like it's chill season, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily time to chill, still grinding, but dang, this feels so crazy doing this. I haven't done this in so long. It almost feels like unnatural a little bit, or like not unnatural, I guess like uncomfortable in a sense, but you got to step outside your comfort zone if you want to grow. And that's what I've been doing. Like, I've been out on a BeltLine, putting myself out there, and in the most uncomfortable way. Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, normally people see you with a wagon, a sign, stuff like that. They might be making up all kind of scenarios in their head. Like, bruh gonna ask me for some money. Does bruh need help? Whatever. And that's besides the point. It's just the fact that, you know, it's uncomfortable to put yourself out there in front of people and to push yourself, push your brand, or promote yourself, and, you know, be able to stay in the spotlight even when people walking past you, or when people are hesitant to come in, rock with you, or test out whatever it is, or see what you got to offer. You know what I'm saying? And the beautiful thing about the BeltLine is that it's a long walkway that just is a constant flow of traffic. And so it's been real uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable at first, but I've been out there so consistently that like it almost feels like home. Like, it feels like my neighborhood. It feels like I'm just going outside of my house. You know what I'm saying? And the dope thing is people are starting to recognize me out there just because I've been consistent and I'm always out there. One thing that's been very encouraging is, like, even if people don't stop to actually do the interview series that I'm working on, or even engage with like stuff like IssaRap, whatever I'm doing out there, some people still just like acknowledge me. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me the head nod, or like the thumbs up, or like a salute, or even encouraging words. Like, some people would just dap me up and be like, yo, keep pushing your shit, bro. And that's like, that's dope, but that's not the thing that I'm relying on. You know what I'm saying? I realize a lot of things I want to do, a lot of the visions that I see, it's not going to happen unless I actually get up and make it happen. And so lately I just been on something, fuck it. It's me. Like, there's no one else who is going to make the thing happen that I want to happen. So I have to get up. I have to make the effort. And one thing I've realized about making the effort every day, at least every day that I can manage to, is that it doesn't really matter what kind of day it is. As long as you show up, you can win. You can show up tired. You can show up unmotivated. You can show up not as confident and still win. There have been plenty of times the past few weeks where I went to the BeltLine to promote myself, to promote my platform, and I was like, I wasn't feeling it for real. Like, I was tired because I just got off of work. And keep in mind, I work 10-hour shifts. But yeah, I had just got off work, and then I would head straight there. And I just wouldn't even be feeling it. I'm like, dang, like, I'm not even. But once I actually get out there, get set up, I realize it's bigger than how I feel. Like, what I'm doing, these questions that I'm asking, people connect with it. You know what I'm saying? And people need an outlet. Like, the people want this type of stuff. And so I don't know, it's kind of a silver lining in showing up every day, regardless of how you feel. It's like you see that the thing that you are doing, the work that you are doing, is actually bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you can do anything. Like, you can do anything you want to. You can do anything you put your mind to. You can still win even on the slow days. You can win even when you don't feel like you're about to win in a way. As long as you show up disciplined. Like, I guess it just boils down to discipline. Like, if you're disciplined, you got to think you may not have felt like every day you put up shots that it was a good day, but it's like those days start to stack and compound and make impact. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even though I might not have felt like going out to do street interviews, it's like I got 5 interviews today. That's more content for me to post now. You know what I'm saying? So my mindset has just been shifting a lot about like the effort behind your dreams, and also expecting like what is the payoff, what does it look like, and when will it happen. Like, I kind of just, you know, we in a space now where social media is really like the lottery. It's really like a gamble. So you really just have to you have to love the work. Like, you have to kind of like care about what you're doing if it means being consistent. You know what I'm saying? So I've been kind of just falling back in love with the process, which is dope. And, you know, that's always a good space to be in, because I feel like you get more output out of what you're trying to do. And that's definitely what I've been feeling like. A really cool thing is that I've been skateboarding again. So I just got back into that. Mind you, I used to skate when I was like, last time I remember, it's probably like 7, 8, maybe even. I was still doing it a little bit in middle school, but not taking it that serious. But like, let's say like somewhere between 7 and 13, somewhere in that range. We're just gonna put that out there. I'm 28 now, and I just got back into skating, and I've been learning from like people who are younger than me. I'm talking about as young as like 12 and 25, like teaching me how to really skate, and like not just how to like do tricks and like stuff like that, but the actual mindset behind skating and being able to overcome your fear. Like, this one kid, shout out to Daniel, he told me some shit that really stuck with me. He was like, bro, like, all it is that fear shit. Like, you gonna have to that fear shit, you gotta eat that shit. Like, you have to accept that you're scared and then choose to commit anyway. That has changed so much about how I've been moving lately, not just with skateboarding, but also like just my approach to content, my approach to music, my approach to being a creator. Like, it's like, accept that you may be scared about how things are going to turn out. Accept the fact that you may be anxious about how things are going to turn out, or you may be overthinking the quality, or just, it don't matter. If you consistent, it doesn't matter. And that's what that's been teaching me. It's like, me accepting my fear of skateboarding and understanding that I will fall. There will be moments where I fall, but if I know how to fall, I'll be okay. It's like, if I know how to graciously fall, I'll be okay. And that's why I've been learning with skateboarding. It's like, you're going to fall, but it's how you fall and get back up that really matters, and how often you can accept your fear for what it is and still commit anyway. And that's what I've been doing. Like, I feel like I've outgrown the fear of putting myself out there, because I really like, I love sharing my stuff with people. I love sharing my music, my art, my creativity. Like, at this point, it's like, fuck it. Cause it's like, if I don't do it now, if I don't share it with anybody, like, they're not going to know. Like, people aren't going to know. This thing won't get to the platform or the stature that I want it to be. So why would I be scared of that? You know? Yeah, it's been real interesting. It's been real interesting. It's almost like when I'm out there, I care less about the result and more about the rep of just putting in the rep. And if I put my reps up, I'm cool. If I got 5 interviews a day, hey, it's still a good day. I don't have to beat myself up and try to make it out there every single day. And that's one thing I've been learning, is just like balance with this whole thing, because I'm now in a space where I can schedule out. I have a content strategy and system to where, like, now I can schedule out my content like weeks at a time, a month in advance if I really want to. And it allows me to kind of like have more of a like, if I could really describe prior, my workflow would be shoot, edit, post content, rinse and repeat that whole process. But now it's like film content in bulk, edit several variations of it in bulk, and then schedule it in bulk. So now it feels like, instead of like feeling like I'm kind of like drowning and my face is barely above water, it kind of feels like I'm walking on water with this whole content thing now. Cause like I don't have to like think about, I don't have to spend time on my phone one by one making a post every time on all of the different platforms. With that being said, shout out to buffer.com. Check out buffer.com. This is not a sponsored video or a sponsored post, but Buffer is what I use to schedule out my content. Super dope, very convenient, very user friendly. I highly recommend. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to touch on. It might have sounded like I was rambling. Look, again, I'm just putting the rep in. I ain't do my podcast officially in probably like a year and some change, if I'm being real. Or maybe even a few months. I don't know. I really don't care. It doesn't really matter. I'm at the point now where I'm just uploading these as YouTube videos. I have uploaded a good amount of episodes on the actual podcast platform. So if you want to go listen to that on your favorite podcast platform, you can do that, like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that good stuff. You can go do that. But for right now, until it's in high demand, I'm not going to go through the motions of trying to like make sure people have the audio version, all that stuff. Like, I'm going to just put it on YouTube. So, especially because people they really only see the short form content from these anyway. Sometimes people watch the whole thing on YouTube. You know, that's neither here nor there. I'm just here to spread that message, spread my reflections, and hope that they resonate with you. Hope that you pick up something from it. That's the whole thing with Solo Dolo. I just want to share my experience, and I hope that I can take away more insight from sharing my reflections in this way, and other people can also do the same. This series initially just started with me wanting to like kind of like rant about my day and kind of like decompress on camera, and so I'm slowly working to get back to that. I feel like once I reach these new pinnacles of like focus and quote unquote success, or like strategizing and whatever you want to call it, it kind of takes me a little moment to recalibrate. So it's like, now that I have my content strategy and schedule figured out, now I kind of have to work on other areas in my life to factor that in, now that I see how that discipline and that strategy can work hand in hand. So, you know, it take time. And I realize that too. Like, things take time. Like, if you in your 20s right now, 30s right now, it don't matter what it is. Like, especially when it comes to stuff like finances or like your dreams, like, just understand that it takes time. You're not going to do things, you know, things don't happen overnight. It may seem like it does, but a lot of stuff that seems like it happened overnight actually was years in the making, you know? And I'm saying that as I'm going on year 10 of being a creator of music, of content, all that good stuff. But, what was I saying? I forgot what I just said. Anyway, Yeah. I don't know if that's it for the episode. Very rough episode, rough cut. I don't really know. It ain't that deep to me no more. I'm just here to reflect. So, trying to think. Yeah, if I gotta think too hard about what to say or what to talk about, that's pretty much my cue to go. Shop at WeCanGoFar.com. Our fallback collection is now available, and we have some more drops coming soon. I'm actually gonna be posting some videos. Not videos. I'm sorry. I'm actually gonna be posting some of the mock-ups from what I've been designing lately. and have the people vote on which ones I should drop. And so, yeah, be on the lookout for that. New music is always coming at some point. You know, that's funny. And at some point, that's a song on my new album. You can listen to the album Because I Want To on all platforms. You can also purchase the vinyl. It's somewhere in my bio. You can purchase the merch that is tied to the album at WeCanGoFar.com. And yeah, I hope this message just reaches people, just to show, you know, if you don't take anything else from this video, put the reps in. That's all I'm really trying to say. I say it a lot, but I say all that to say, just put the reps in. It doesn't matter how ugly it is, how much you struggle, just put the rep in, because results compound over time. Okay? Like, I'm going to speak in the context of music especially, and I understand it now as I've come across people saying this in different interviews, and I'm glad I remember this because I think this is what I was trying to tie into the conversation earlier. But for example, if you're a music artist and you get a feature from, say, a bigger artist, quote unquote, like, don't stop there and think that that's what's going to make your career. It could work that way, but like, keep shooting your shots. I heard LaRussell say something very profound. He was like, you know, the last thing I want to be is the nigga that's in the basketball game. You just hit an and one buzzer beater 3-point shot, and you know, you look up at the end of the game, all you got is 3 points. You know what I'm saying? It's like, keep shooting your shots. Don't you want to take the big shots, but it's like the layups matter too. All the layups, all the mid ranges, like, every shot matters. It doesn't matter. You don't, just because a big shot doesn't work out does not mean the game is over. I'm going to say that again. Just because you missed a big shot does not mean the game is over. Keep shooting. It's your boy Chris Hovers. Peace and blessings on to you.
Hey, yo, Chris, where you at? I'm in town.